I call this why, what, where, how. And I'm going to touch on all those things. By the way, my name is Celebrity Interviewer. I said it. I said it management. I'm the founder. And I usually don't go live to speak about the NBA because y'all usually don't get into topics like that. But this was just so disgusting. And I was watching live like a majority of the country was. I had to speak on this because I feel like if anything was rigged, it had to be rigged because there's no possible way when you know that you can tie the series 2-2 by winning this game and you're up 29 points in the first half that you come out after halftime shooting all three pointers and breaking all three pointers. When I say breaking, I mean missing. You was broke. They was broke. So why did they lose this game? I just told you why they lost this game. One reason. But let's fast forward beyond the three. So all right, you still up somehow, some way. You go into the fourth quarter, you up by 15 points still, which is still amazing after a terrible, terrible, terrible third quarter exhibition of how to not shoot a three pointer. It comes down to the last seconds. It's 5.6 seconds left on the clock, if I'm not mistaken. And it's a loose ball at half court. And Fox, being one of the fastest people on the court, he chases the ball down. He's an all-star. He's one of the best players in the NBA when it comes to guards. He's just been very inconsistent this particular playoffs, but he's really a really great ball handler, decision maker, clutch player. Playoff experience, you know what I'm saying? The man runs the ball down and he goes for a layup with 5.6 seconds left, and you're up by 1 point. The wise thing to do is you grab the ball, forget trying to get an easy layup. You dribble the ball out and dribble the clock out because the only person that can catch up with you is OJ, who actually end up blocking your shot, blocking your layup. If you were to just dribble the ball like you're supposed to, like every hooper is taught to do, if you're up and there's only seconds on the clock, the team has to foul you. I'm saying this is like common ball handle um, economics, like ball knowledge. Like this is like I've known this since a child. Like everybody knows this, but for somehow, some way, the man goes for a layup, gets it blocked. You're supposed to dribble the ball out, send it to the free throw line. That stops the clock. Probably would have lost more time. And either you would have made the shots or you wouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? And then they still have to score. But if you would have made them, now they have to make a three-pointer to take it to overtime. But instead, you put them in a perfect position to win the game. And somehow, some way, y'all didn't box out. Once again, OJ, whatever name his initials is, he ends up getting a freaking rebound tip, which he should never had gotten a rebound tip. How the man got a rebound tip and soared clearly over everybody. Wemby is contesting Jalen. I mean, I kind of understand why he was contesting Jalen, but you are the biggest person. This is the most important rebound of the game. You need to have your big 7'4" butt under the hole trying to get the rebound just in case Jalen missed. Hence, Jalen missed. And nobody was boxing out or big enough to stop OJ, whatever his initials is, from soaring like Jordan over everybody and gets the perfect tip to be able for New York to say, we did it. We just made the biggest comeback in NBA finals history, playoff history, 29 points, finals history, I'm sorry. 29 points, you gave a 29-point lead. Disgusting. So I promise you, like I say, this is called why. I already told you why they lost. What they did wrong. I just told you what they did wrong. They was shooting a bunch of threes in the third quarter for no particular reason. Like you go to the hole, make them foul you. You know what I'm saying? You keep putting. That's how you put points on the board. What they coach Mitchell was doing and saying to them, I don't understand why he took so long to call a timeout when they was cutting down on the lead in the fourth quarter. You waited till they got within 5 points and then you called a timeout. I don't understand that neither. Like, call the timeout already. You know what I'm saying? I understand that you already told the young guys what they should be doing, what they shouldn't be doing, and they probably was out there being hard headed, caught up in the moment, and still was taking stupid shots. And so I guess you wanted them to feel the repercussions, and you know what I mean. They came out smart. Like after that timeout, they, you know what I'm saying. You hit 2 3 pointers. I'm sorry, you hit a 3 pointer, and then you made a 2 pointer by Wemby, a jump shot. But then after that, Fox shoots another 3 pointer trying to see if he was still hot after he hit that first three, and he misses. So now New York comes back, and who scores? Once again, the man who's the hottest person on the floor, Jalen Brunson. Shaking my head. So I already told you the why, the what, the where. In the Garden, Madison Square freaking Garden, the loudest. All the stars came out. Freaking Taylor Swift was in the building. You know it always something's going down when Taylor Swift. You know it's about to be some huff about to happen, even in the Super Bowl when Taylor Swift is in the building. You already know it's about to go to whatever team she rooting for. It just that's just how it happens. It's something about Taylor. I don't know, but I knew it was bad business when Taylor Swift comes to the game. Freaking Donald Trump um, was to the favor of the Spurs when he came to the game because you know what I'm saying he was more like bad luck for the because he's not like a real fan. He just has business in New York, and so he stepped out, came to the game, showed love or whatever. But I think he was more like bad luck, if you believe in luck. And then how did you all let this happen? You know that if you win this game, if you just hold tight and be disciplined, you can go back to San Antonio, Texas with the series tied 0-0, aka 2-2. That's the same thing, 2-2-0-0, because everything starts from now, and now it's the first person to win 2 out of 3 games. That's all you had to do. Know the assignment, understand the assignment. The Spurs did not understand the freaking assignment. I understood the assignment. The people at home understood the assignment. I know you understood the assignment. Why is it that no one on the Spurs bench, staff, coaching, ball boy, janitorial, medical staff understood what the assignment is? To go home 2-2. It was easy money. Everything was laid out perfectly. They played the perfect first half. You couldn't even predict that. And then they was up by freaking 41-20, if I'm not mistaken, in the first quarter. That's crazy. In New York, in a hostile environment, but yet they like they say, their cheeks got tight in the fourth. And what happens when you get tight? Wemby missed 2 freaking free throws. He's one of the best free throw shooters in the playoffs. And the man missed 2 back-to-back shots. And you're supposed to be the best player on your team. That wasn't a good sign right there because they're looking up to you. They know that you are their leader. And you go up there and you miss 2 shots back-to-back on a free throw, which is your niche, which is something that you're really, really good at. But then, for whatever reason, that loses confidence in the team. But Castle, you know what I'm saying, he stepped up like he do, you know what I'm saying? And Harper, I felt like they should have gave that man the ball in the first place. Like, let him take some of the last shots. He the one who is the hottest person on the floor for the Spurs, right? For San Antonio. He was playing the best. He was killing out there. Give it to the rookie. Forget Wemby. Wemby's cheeks was tight. That wasn't the time to go to Wemby. Fox cheeks was tight. That ain't the time to go to Fox. Fox be tweaking. He been tweaking this whole series. He made some good shots. He saved they ass. I was trying not to curse. I apologize. I was trying not to curse. He saved they ass the last game. But this game, he effed him over. He really effed him over. Straight like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know what else to say. It's just pitiful. Was anybody else out there? Was y'all rooting for the Spurs, or was I the only one thinking that the Spurs was actually going to win? Can I get a raise of hand? Can I get a yes, a no? Like Spurs, Knicks. Like what was y'all think? Did y'all really think that they could have pulled off a win in New York when you're up by 29 points? 29 down points. Now y'all got to go back to freaking San Antonio, go back home, down 3-1 when you should be 2-2. Just pitiful. Simply disgusting. Atrocious. That's what it was. That's exactly what it was. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what else to say. My name is Celebrity Interviewer. I said it, and that's my word. Yeah, I said it. Let me know what y'all think, man. Man, I don't know what else. Like, 29 points? Wemby? Fox? Fucked up. No, you fucked up, right? Y'all know y'all fucked up, right? Y'all know y'all messed up, right? You had it in the bag, and y'all let OJ freaking come and rob y'all of y'all glory. Yeah, y'all should be crying in the damn locker room. Y'all gave this away. Let me go catch the press conference. I want to see what these jokers got to say about their loss. I want to see how they say what excuse they come up with for effing up. Are they gonna blame it on the refs? Are they gonna say what New York blamed it on the last game? The refs wasn't giving us our calls. Refs this, refs that. Man, I'm so disgusted. My freaking shirt is wrinkled. This shirt wasn't even wrinkled before the game, and now after the game, my shirt is all wrinkled because I was pulling at my shirt like, "Come on, Spurs! Like, give me a break, Spurs!" I'm standing up. I'm sitting down. I'm standing up. I'm sitting back down. Just irritated. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful to watch the NBA playoffs at home on my own big screen TV. All right, I gotta go. The weather's on. Peace and blessings. If anybody asks, I said it. Follow me now. How do you exit this thing?